Hey everybody, it's Dawn here with Advanced Life Coaching. And today, on this beautiful morning, I wanted to talk about eating properly for your health. And I always thought I ate really clean. And in fact, I did compared to most people. Soda, a lot of sugars were things I never had in my diet. I even went a good 20 years where I did not even eat red meat. And then I started eating some red meat again when I kind of craved it. So I've always been kind of just eating for my body, whatever I'm kind of craving. But since I got this diagnosis and the tumor and like my spinal surgery and everything, I'm just kind of only eating what I've been craving. And I kicked out all sugars and dairy, not having any of that. I never did drink milk, but I like cheese on stuff. But I got rid of dairy and the red meats all together. I'm pretty much only eating fish now. Chicken I'd eat if it was farm raised and no antibiotics, but I'm really keeping out all the toxins that unfortunately are put in our food supply now. And juicing, my whole diet has pretty much just been beet juice, carrot juice, celery juice, the juice where you have lemon and ginger and beet and celery and cucumber. Beet juice I've been drinking a lot of. For some reason I'm really craving that. An apple and fresh orange juice, high vitamin C, and along with my curcumin and that's pretty much it. Like salads, a lot of salads. I'm just eating very clean. Potatoes. For some reason, mashed potatoes I've been craving as well. The books I've been reading say stay away from dairy and sugar, red meats for sure, especially if you have any cancers. And I actually feel really good. I've been doing high vitamin C, and blueberries. A lot of blueberry shakes I've been making. My friends have bought me blueberries and strawberries, and I'll make smoothies out of that. But I feel really good, and I don't crave any of the other stuff. Like, I looked into my parents' pantry, and they had they had a bottle of Grey Goose and Blue Sapphire. And I just looked at them, and I remember, my, two of my favorites. So my favorite vodka, my favorite gin. And I was just like, that doesn't even sound good. Like, things that are not good for my body right now don't even sound good. I don't even crave them. I don't even want them. I think they stopped and got, I think my stepdad wanted a chocolate shake yesterday or something. They stopped and got one, and they're like, do you want anything? I'm like, no, nothing on this menu I want. And I just realized how nasty our food supply is, especially with fast food and stuff like that, and you don't even know what chemicals are in it or preservatives. And then I started thinking, I started looking around on the internet, and I saw something that was very interesting, and it was in Europe. They were showing labels from like Heinz ketchup in Europe versus Heinz ketchup here. And Heinz ketchup here has petroleum products in it and all this really nasty stuff. And then the Heinz ketchup that they sell in Europe pretty much had like 3 or 4 ingredients. Like tomato, they don't even add like the sugars in the European products, where here they have like tons of sugar, less salt. And then I was reading why. Because all the chemicals that's in the US version are banned in Europe. And then they wonder why Americans are unhealthy and why Americans are bigger, fatter than other countries, you know? And it's not, it could be lack of exercise. They do a lot more outdoor activities normally, a lot more walking in Europe than here in the United States. But I think maybe people don't want to exercise as much because they feel like crap from the food we're eating. And it really does affect your overall health. So that's something to keep in mind. That's really, really important. You know, really pay attention to where you're buying your food and what you're eating. In fact, I just bought a new juicer and it should be here tomorrow. I'm very excited. And with that, I am just going to go to Whole Foods or Sprouts, you know, some health food place, or get organic fruits and vegetables. I'm just going to continue with my juicing. It fills me up. I'm full for a long time, and I feel like I'm getting all the nutrients I need. I think my body was really craving nutrients, especially while I was in the hospital. My friends were bringing me bottles of organic juices and, you know, like the mixed fruit juices, or not fruit, vegetable juices, beet juice. I was craving a lot of that. And I've just kept drinking it since I've been home. And I'm getting stronger. You know, I'm working with PT and everything, but I'm feeling a lot better. And I really, really do think it has a lot to do with what I'm eating and how I'm just eating what I'm craving. And I'm not craving anything with sugar or crap in it. And I like it. I like it. It even makes me mentally feel better. You know, I feel really positive and happy, and I know I normally always do, but I actually feel really, really good. And I have to say it. I believe it's because I'm eating so clean. You know, and I just bought this this honey. It starts with an M. I can't think of the name off the top of my head. That comes from New Zealand and Australia, and I've been putting that in my tea, and that's supposed to have some healing properties with it. There's some really great books out there. Besides Suzanne Summers' Knockout, there's one called Hope for Cancer, and it's written by a doctor who started a cancer center called Hope for Cancer, and it's in Mexico, and he talks about diet and nutrition in there and what you should be eating and should not. And I've read these other books, and it's pretty much the same diet, kind of no matter what ailment you have. Really stay away from the dairies and the high sugars. You know, eat more organic and natural, not a lot of red meat. Maybe if you're iron deficient, you might want to check, you know, how much red meat you should eat. But really look at the labels. When I heard that about how they have a whole different recipe for what they sell in Europe, kind of upset me. It's like, why don't you just sell that here? Why don't you just make all your food good? You think it would, in the long run, cost more money to have to buy all these different cheap products when you could just put in lesser products. They might cost a little more, but you think it would even out in the end, right? And why would they want to put petroleum in all their food products? Why would anyone want to eat that? That's disgusting. And your body can't filter that crap out. I don't know. To me, it's almost like it's a master plan. Let's just keep people eating crappy food, keep them sick so the FDA can keep making all their money. And whether that's true or not, it seems like it's true. It seems true because that's exactly what they're doing, and that's the result. And if that's not what they're trying to do, then why not give us better food? Why not focus more on health than trying treating something when someone gets sick? And like I said, I thought I ate pretty clean. You know, I was always into health and fitness. but you can't get away from all the ickiness in the water and the pollutants in the air and even the food that you think might be good. You know, you don't really know what it's grown in, what pesticides or whatever they're using. And definitely don't get stuff out of a box. You know, frozen fruits and vegetables are probably much better. Anyway, I don't know. Hopefully this is something you can think about. You know, stay away from soda. I've heard so many nasty things about soda. Even watched this video of someone trying to boil Coke. That did not turn out well. It made like this really hard, almost like cement top over the pan. It was gross. So I'm thinking whatever they're pushing, you know, everywhere you look there's ads for soda, for fast food. I'm thinking whatever they're pushing, just stay away from. It's probably a good rule of thumb. If you see it on the commercials, if the food drug companies are pushing it, probably want to stay away from it. So anyway, have a fabulous, fabulous day. You know, eat for your health, because whatever you put in your mouth or whatever you're drinking is either creating disease or healing it. So be very cautious about your life and how you want to live. Keep your positive thoughts and keep love in your heart. Show love to every person you see and you meet, and just pass it along, because when you're good to someone else, they'll be good to someone else. And everything we think, every action we take is a choice. So choose to be loving and kind. It's a lot easier than choosing to be angry and to live in that state of energy. So, I love you. Have a fabulous day. Bye. Take care. And again, I'm Dawn with advancedlifecoaching.org. Check out my videos on Advanced Life Coaching YouTube. And I have a podcast, Be Fabulous Wellness, on Spotify. You take care.